What's up, this is GM, and before I start, I want to tell you about TubeBuddy. In case you don't know, TubeBuddy is a free website that will help you manage and grow your YouTube channel. Thanks to them, some of my videos even show up as top results. Want to give them a try? Check the description below for the link. Today's product is Ridingtoo's Walkie Talkie. This is a really innovative product. Most of you know the old-fashioned Walkie Talkie. It's big and bulky and isn't convenient. This solves those issues. It uses a push-to-talk button to communicate. However, it's on a small device that can be attached to things like a bike handle or even your finger. And it has an IP67 waterproof, which means it can be submerged in up to a meter of water for half an hour. It has an 8-hour battery life. It only weighs 64 grams, which is about 2.26 ounces. You can pair headphones with the walkie-talkie and smartphone at the same time, so you can listen to music or make a call while still staying connected. It uses a priority system to determine which will be transmitted through the headphone, and the order of the priority from highest to lowest is a phone call, then the walkie-talkie, and last is music. This means if someone tries to contact you through the walkie-talkie, for example, while you're listening to music, it'll switch to the walkie-talkie. This is really good feature to have, so that way it does use priority system to make sure that you don't actually miss like an incoming call or an incoming message. The device is charged with a micro USB cable, so you can charge it with a power bank if needed, and the range is about 1.9 miles or 3 kilometers. So I'm gonna go and show you real quick what we got inside. So right here we got, well, first let me show you, they've got the manual. Manual's really good. Usually I would go over everything that's in the manual and how to use the product, but honestly I feel like I don't need to because their website has really good videos on how to pretty much use this product. So I'm just gonna pretty much go over my thoughts about it. But first, so you get 2 of these bags. You get pretty much all of these accessories that are inside of it, which includes the main device or the host, which is this right here, the wireless remote control, wired earpiece, charging cable, 2 different mounting attachments, 2 mounting rubber seals, a buckle, and then the bag itself as well. And I'll show you the yellow ones as well right here. Oh, my bad. Should have secured that before taking this out, but it even came with the headphones, which I like, because then you don't have to like worry about getting headphones at work. I mean, it's just a basic aux cable, but you know, it's nice that it both came with the headphones, because this pretty much means that like as soon as you get this in the mail, you're ready to go. The price for this definitely makes sense. So I'm going to show you how the product works and looks, but first I wanted to mention my Patreon. Patreon is a site that lets you donate money to help support my channel. However, you get stuff out of it as well. For donating, you get perks such as extra drawings for giveaways, sneak peeks at future videos up to a month in advance, just, you know, to name a few. You can find the link for my Patreon in the description below. So the nice thing about this product is the modern design. It pretty much gives a better alternative to a very outdated product. However, walkie-talkies are something that are definitely still needed. And I'll give you some circumstances which these products are pretty much perfect for, but first, I just wanted to show you, like I said, I'm not really going to go over how to use all of the functions on this because I feel like the manual and the videos that they themselves have made and put on their websites do a very good job overall. But I'll just go and show you how to turn it on though. That's a good first step. So you pretty much, there's a button right here. It's the power button. You just hold it down. And then on this, you just hold down this big center yellow button. And yeah, so now you know it's going to be connected because when you hold this down, this light will turn red and so will this. So, oh, sorry, only this light turns red. So as you can see right now, I'm holding it down. So that's to let you know that you're transmitting pretty much. And then those will of course connect to each other as well. But anyways, as I was saying, circumstances that these come in handy where let's say a cell phone might not be as much of a viable option. So let's say that you're cycling. This is a must-have for cyclers. It provides a safe way to communicate through cycling since you can attach the button, which is this part right here, to the handlebar. And you can also just attach it straight to your thumb or another finger. So while you're cycling, you can just press down really easily. So let's pretend let's pretend this is the handlebar right here. You could just attach it right here, and then as you're riding, you just slip your thumb from down here to up here, and right there you pretty much get a safe way of communicating versus using your cell phone. I have seen some pretty reckless cyclers that pretty much will actually take out their cell phone and ride, pretty much hold the handlebar with one hand. Of course, you can always still use Bluetooth headphones as well to communicate with the cell phone, but I feel like this right here is a much better way to communicate if you're cycling with someone, especially if you're cycling with someone in an area where you might lose a signal. But another circumstance where this is pretty much essential is for hikers and campers, since many hiking spots and camping spots don't have a cell signal. Your service might not have a tower wherever you might be hiking or camping. So if you don't have a cell signal, and let's say you go with a friend and you both separate and don't know where each of you went, well, this is where this would come in handy. As long as you're within 3 kilometers or about 2 miles of each other, you pretty much don't have to worry as much. So without a cell signal, that can be very tricky to, find each other. And especially if someone gets hurt or, isn't able to move anymore, maybe their leg got pinned down, this is a good way to let the other person know, hey, I'm in trouble, come help me. And then another circumstance where I think this is really handy is for hunting. So if you're hunting, you're not gonna wanna have your cell phone up to your ear, or even using Bluetooth earpieces. I mean, that could work, but I feel like this would still be a better choice since you can keep in close contact with any hunters you're with without having to make a ton of noise. Since, in hunting, you don't want to have to make a lot of noise. And as you notice, whenever I press the button, old walkie-talkies make a little static sound when you're communicating. This won't make that static sound, so it's not pretty much making your prey run away. And since you can connect headphones to these right here or through Bluetooth, that's another great pretty much feature of this that makes it perfect for hunting as well. And yeah, I really think that those 3 circumstances aren't the only circumstances where these would come in handy, but that's really some of the really good times to need this. Or even if you're, let's say, surfing or doing any type of water sport, obviously you can't have your cell phone on you because your cell phone is probably not waterproof, and even if it is, you don't want to take the risk. So since this can be submerged up to, I think it has an IP rating of 67, so I think it can be submerged up to 1 meter of water for about 30 minutes. So that's a lot of time that you can be underwater with it, and that's definitely handy. So if you're surfing with someone, you can still stay in contact with them as well. So that's pretty neat. Being able to use this for water sports, or even I guess for snow sports, for winter sports, this is something that would definitely be a much better alternative over, let's say, a cell phone. And the fact that you can charge it through micro USB is perfect, since old-fashioned walkie-talkies required you to replace AA or AAA batteries. And since it uses micro USB, you can just charge it with a power bank in case of emergency. But then again, it does have an 8-hour battery life that's if you're using it continuously too, so that's pretty good. And you'll want to make sure to keep the button and the main device within 2 to 3 meters or 7 to 10 feet of each other. The main device has a range of about 1.9 or 3 kilometers as well. And it also has a PTT button, which lets you use the walkie-talkie without having to press the button every single time. So it's just kind of in a continuous back and forth, sort of like if you were talking on a cell phone. And honestly, I feel like this is a must-have for most people. For the price point, definitely think it's worth it, especially with all the great little accessories it comes with. It pretty much makes you set for using it right away. Alright everyone, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe. Link to these products are in the description below. Be sure to check out TubeBuddy and my Patreon below as well. Thanks for watching.